All right, so Honda has taken it upon themselves to release 2 brand new Talons only 3 months after the initial inception of the Honda Talon. And make sure you stay to the end of this video because they announced something else that's just... Before I get any further into this, let me just say this is just an initial information video for you, all right? Also, super quick, we're getting to the Talon. You'll notice the background's way different. I'm at a hotel right now. I just wanted to get this initial info out to you guys, which is why we're doing it this way. So Honda is holding on hard to their slogan on life is better side by side by doubling down on the Honda Talon. And I mean that quite literally, as in they have doubled the cheeks to seats that you can put in the Honda Talon. So if you were one of the people that said, I think they're coming out with a 4-seater, congratulations, you're a winner, because they did, and it's freaking awesome. So Honda is bringing 2 brand new models to the Honda Talon for the 2020 year. All right, they're both based off of the Honda Talon 1000X. So the first one we're gonna talk about is called the Honda Talon 1000X-4. All right, and the biggest, right off the bat, it's got a longer chassis. No surprise there, right? I mean, you've added an extra 2 seats, so you've got a whole second row. And what's cool, or not, I don't know yet. Like, comment down below and let me think. So they've added that second row as it's a stadium. So it's called stadium seating. So the second row has higher seats on it. Now, I'm really neutral on this. I love the idea of the stadium seating. I think it makes it look weird. Like, it's got that weird slanted roof thing going on. I honestly, I don't know. I've thought about this like since I initially saw it, and I don't know where I fall. I think, again, the look is weird, but if you're gonna constantly have 4 people in there, like, that's amazing, right? To have that stadium seating, because, you know, you get in the back of a 4-door and, like, you know, you're crammed in, your knees are like banging against the bars, right? You're trying to look around the seat in front of you so you can see what's going on in front of the first guy, otherwise you're just back there like banging around. Like, I mean, so I think the idea is awesome. I just think it looks a little weird. Would I take it for the weird look? I don't know, maybe. If I was gonna have people constantly in the back, yeah, actually I probably would as I'm talking it out. So comment down below and let me know what you think. Another feature they've added is the Hill Start Assist. This isn't new to Honda. It's been around, but it's the first year for the Talon, right? I'm pretty sure it was not around in the Honda Talon 2019. I know it's been in the Pioneers and others, but new to the Honda Talon for 2020. And then they went ahead and they decreased the suspension of travel. So which was 17.7 and 20.1 is now 14.5 and 15. Now, I didn't know if maybe that had something weird to do with the fact that it's a 4-seater, but if you look at the 2-seater as well, they've also decreased the suspension of travel in that for the 2020 model. So I thought that was a little weird. I don't know why it's kind of going backwards, but I'm sure they have a reason for it. From all the other information I've been able to gather on it, it's mostly otherwise the same. So it's gonna have the same 999cc engine. It's gonna have the same dual clutch transmission. It's gonna have both automatics and manual modes, which, like, I don't know about you, but I love how they've added the paddles and all that. I know they're not the first. I know Yamaha and everything. The point is, I think it's awesome, and I love the fact that they include both. So kudos, Honda, for continuing to keep that feature in there. And there we go. So it's like different because it's got 4 seats and Hill Start Assist, and it's same because it's got mostly the same other stuff. So different, but same. So moving on to an even more exciting Honda Talon. And I know what you're thinking, like, how can it get any better? I hear you, but it does. And that's with the Honda Talon X-4 Fox Live valve. That's what we're calling it, I guess. And this was basically a collaboration between Fox and Honda and Bosch. It's a groundbreaking technology that brings a semi-active electronic suspension that takes data points from a bunch of sensors and adjusts the shocks like 16 times per second in either normal drive mode or sport drive mode. Now, like, groundbreaking, I mean, come on, Honda. It sounds a lot like Dynamics. Like, I'm just saying. So if you know anything about Dynamics, that's kind of Polaris's version of this. And I do say that in a good way, quite honestly. I'm joking at Honda, but like, Dynamics is awesome, right? So it's super cool that Honda has now taken that technology, not taken that, it's their own thing, it's different, and they're incorporating that same style of technology into the Honda. Now, one final thing to talk about that they announced with the new Honda Talon, and that is launch mode. This is awesome. All right, so basically what it allows you to do is you have a switch on your panel, on your dash, a rocker switch, and it allows you to enable launch mode, which assists you in going from a dead stop to wide open throttle, I believe using the paddles. That sounds like a freaking sweet feature. You know, I mean, Honda, like, I know we're small, we're growing though, we're growing, so anytime you want to invite us out for a test drive, I will do a phenomenal review video. An honest one, but a phenomenal one. All right, now if you find yourself sitting there watching going like, that all sounds great, but give me the price, bro. I actually have no idea what that's gonna be. Honda has not released that information to the public yet. Now, as far as ship dates and when we might start to see these trickle on the lot, Honda's saying sometime in fall of 2019. All right, so if you thought you were wrong, here's the other big one. If you thought you were wrong because you guessed turbo instead of four-seater, you are also a winner because Honda has announced that they are releasing a turbo kit. So Honda has teamed up with Jackson Racing to bring a turbo kit, not an actual model, a kit that can go on any of the Honda Talons, to include the 2019. So if you bought the 2019, you can still get this kit. And here's the crazy part, it's just a bolt-on kit. There are no major modifications necessary. And they say it's gonna increase horsepower by up to 60%, which if I could do math, which I can't, what's the horsepower on that?
You talking to me? How am I supposed to do the math? I don't know how. All right, hold on. All right, so 60% of the Honda Talon. Can I just type in Honda Talon? No? All right, hold on. All right, is it what, 104 horsepower? 104 horsepower times 60% divided by TALON, carry the 2, that's 165 horsepower.
I gotta get rid of that guy. 165 horsepower though, that is insane. That is a huge increase. Now, you are gonna have to pay for that increase. MSRP in the US is said to come out at $5,799. So again, like, yeah, that's a lot of money, but for a 60% increase in horsepower, like, that's amazing. So that's all I got. I hope this is helpful. I hope this is a helpful informational video on the new Honda Talon. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you on the trail. That seem good? That seems good, right? That's good. We're good. I'm good. You're good. We're good. We're both good. We're good. Let's move on. And that's the Honda Talon dual clutch transmission.